Here I am, not giving a fuck about the fact that I am in a bus with a selfie stick, and I wanted to give you a quick recap of today's challenge. I didn't woke up as early as I wanted to, but at the same time I also went to sleep like 4 o'clock, so I took care of not forcing not forcing myself way too much, because sleep deprived one cannot do anything. I also run into some troubles with the podcast and so on, so that took big part of the day actually. In the good side of things, then we have that I finished one song of the album. Song recorded, finished. Strings done for this song. Here a second. Yeah! There is only the guitars of one more song. Is not from the third attempt. It's actually, you haven't heard of this project. It's a project I've been keeping in secret for a long time. So today I have a meeting, a Zoom meeting. I am a part of Toastmasters. So right now my plan is I'm going to Oslo for running some errands. And I just got the news right now that the guy I was supposed to meet cannot come. So let's get out of this bus of hell. As unfortunate as it might be, well, then there is no trip to Oslo today. So let's see how I can do so I haven't waste too much time. And well, let's go back home and write a bit. I'm gonna say that today hasn't been so easygoing, and I think that the big part of it is because what I was writing today is very personal. Talks about my childhood and some others' childhood, and it wasn't an emotionally pleasant thing to actually work into for 1 hour straight. So well, I have half done of the writing. I finished the one song, the recording of one song's guitars. I've also made the post, and lots of things actually happened, or a couple of things happened that it really destroyed my time schedule. So I had to adapt by canceling the Toastmaster meeting. So, well, now I want to let's cook something, and while that is in the oven, I'm gonna go for my run. Now, I have to say also that while I was writing, I felt a need of just escaping, or I felt how my mind would start giving me reasons of why should I just, it's okay for today and so on. Again, I believe that is because the day has gone a bit to hell time-wise, and that has created a bit of stress when I started to write, and I was a bit scattered of what should I focus my energy on first. But I fixed that. I have like 1,200 something words today. I'm gonna go and keep on writing the second part of today's goal. And today I've also been able to not get carried away by these voices or reasonings or thoughts or whatever you want to call them, because I have a mission. And also something important is worth mentioning here. I managed to discover that I had some very negative ideas that were merged with my identity, which thanks to my wife and working a bit into some sort of in a self-inquiry exercise, I managed to catch it. And then ever since I managed to catch that there was this pattern of behavior, of thinking, I managed to now spot it when it rises. So when that when that behavior, when a thought comes to explain or to reason something regarding that, what I found, which in this case was that my father actually, told me things like good for nothing, and so on, and he would make me reason why. And this was throughout all my childhood. Now, funny enough, I know that that's not true, but the behaviors that were instaurated back then, the it's like it's a thought process. It's a thought process that you don't know where it comes, but it leads to. And I saw that there was this pattern, there was this thing really creating reasons that would explain and prove my identity, that part of my identity, which is I am the person who knows that he's good for nothing, and this is actually life changing, and starting to work in this has actually led to do the to come up with this challenge, and it actually led to being more productive than I've been in like ever. So anyway, no more talking, and now I'm gonna go for the run and talk to you later. Come on. So here we are at the end of day 2 of the challenge, and today has been today has been kind of special because everything, or not everything, okay, but a lot of things went in the opposite way of how I envision my day. So I had to pretty much adapt my schedule several times and change several times in order to have the actual time to do the things I wanted to do. Again, I have to say that I am pretty surprised to find out that I can actually have put myself through a workload which I am not used to fulfill, and that requires stepping out of my comfort zone so much. Like, for example, writing a book that in this case is quite emotionally intense for me, because I talk about my life and my past and the past of some other people I know, like my parents and so on. And well, that actually proved itself to be the most challenging part of the day, to not escape. And I'm talking about to not escape even in your mind from the task at hand, when the task at hand is actually uncomfortable, personally, deeply uncomfortable. Like, for example, explain with or describe with excruciating detail some events that one is not very comfortable with. But anyway, I managed to pull that one through. And funny enough, I made a 1 hour writing session, and then I went to run. I went for the run of the day. I went with the microphone because that yesterday, in the run I did yesterday, I am in the middle of the run. I had an idea for how did I wanted to start the first chapter of the book, the name and what I was gonna write on it. Then it came to my mind, okay, I will just go directly with the microphone attached and the recorder on throughout the whole trip. And so I did. The first kilometer or so was just kind of, well, here I am, and I've already written this and that, and I don't know what to say. But something happened, as I forced the situation. It's like, come on, just come up with something. Then I started to talk a bit, and since, again, this is something that I deeply care personally and emotionally and so on, the talk to the recorder ended up into a 30 minutes rant Oh my God. It ended into a 30 minutes rant as if I was talking with the reader of the book. And I was amazed to find out that this the fluentness of my speech was extreme. I almost had no but or I don't know, that was gone. I was completely in the zone. I was completely talking to that person that is going to read the book, making that person think about the things I wanted to think. It's like when I arrived to the last part of the run, I just had to say, "Oh wow, what the hell just happened?" I I I almost forgot. I almost forgot that I was running. It's kind of my body just went in auto mode, and my mind was just. I was talking to the microphone. Now I thought, okay, this is way too good to be lost, and like personally transcribe it is gonna take a long time. So I went for this transcribing in the cloud, this transcribing app, and I put it there. I upload it, and then when I got the result, which was actually substantially better than I would expect, taking into consideration that the cars were going and the steps of the recording. I was surprised in how effective the transcription service was. Now, the thing is that once I copied and pasted the text, it was more than 3,000. Together with the 1,300 words I did in the first run, then it went over the set amount of words I wanted to put into the book today. So mission accomplished. Then I also did everything. I did the run, I did the post, I did the writing, and all of these also with lots of unexpected events coming my way. All in all, I have to say that I'm fairly surprised that I just managed to do things that are not part of my habituals so much, and also feeling so relaxed and comfortable with this. So yeah, no, I also finished the song. So now I believe it's only one more to go. I still have to decide if I'm gonna stream the recording process of the last song. Maybe I do if I get inspired to do such a crazy thing. And regarding the community for my works, well. First, I need to make some brainstorming and some investigation about which platform I'm going to use and how I'm going to organize everything. And as soon as I have that clear, then I will jump right into it. So, guys, just thank you for tuning in, and as always, keep strong in your quest for ultimate awesome.